My final set of questions, and that's on ER&D. So a bunch of these stocks are demonstrating great client acquisition and good business, and not great margins, but improving margins, if you will. What do you think is the future here?
So see, ER&D space is as big as technology services, but the penetration of outsourcing or even offshoring in ER&D is lesser than in IT services for the simple reason, what does ER&D companies do? They actually build the technology and core product of the companies sell, which is basically designing, a autonomous car, electric car, designing, industrial products. So this is what companies consider extremely core to their expertise. But in the last few years, because of the fact that there's so much shortage of STEM talent in the Western world, including, evolved economies like Japan, these companies have come under pressure to start looking at outsourcing, and Indian vendors have significantly improved their capabilities. See, while, if you know a certain computer languages, you can work in IT services, but in ER&D, you need specific technical expertise. If you're a specialist in aero engines, it takes few years to get expertise to work on aero engines, So that is a lot more domain-specific, technical expertise-led business. And that is why also clients, it's so critical to the client, this what they do. The clients are also very slow to outsource this business because they're not sure capability. But once they do that, the loyalty and the client retention is much, much stronger. At the same time, because this is CapEx or product development work for companies, this tends to be a lot more cyclical in its approach. So whenever economies get cyclical, so for example, a recession or a deeper recession in US is more likely to impact ER&D companies, the overall outlook for spending than for IT services. At the same time, as I said, people may keep the level of spend and say, let's outsource and offshore this work to India, and actually keep the level of activity as the same. So while it may be bad at overall spending level, it may not be very bad for Indian companies. And Indian companies have significantly improved their capabilities. Over longer run, ER&D should outgrow faster than IT services, but it's going to be a little more volatile growth than IT services is.